Omar Berrada has been appointed as Manchester United's new CEO, and this is everything you need to know about him. Berrada was born in Paris to Moroccan parents and lived in the USA until he dropped out of university and moved to Spain at 18. Berrada was training to be an engineer, but he had his heart set on football, and whilst he was working as a business development manager in Spain, his current CEO at the time took him to work for FC Barcelona in 2004. Berrada initially worked as senior media development manager and then became Barca's head of sponsorship and stayed in Catalonia until 2011. Berrada left Spain to work in the Premier League and joined Manchester City as head of international business. He would organise pre-season tours and manage regional partnerships. Berrada opened up about how difficult it was initially and how persistent and creative he had to be to get deals and sponsorships sorted, because City at the time were quite a small entity. In 2013, the French Moroccan was promoted to Director of Partnership Sales, which is where he worked very closely with Man City CEO Ferran Soriano. After Pep Guardiola was appointed in 2016, Berrada was promoted again to Chief Operating Officer and became Soriano's right-hand man. Because Soriano had duties with the City Group, which was being built at the time, Berrada took on the overseeing of City's daily activities and for a while was unofficially Man City's CEO. After excelling in the role, he started working with City sporting director Tiki Begiristain and helped with player signings. After a successful few years, in 2020, Berrada was appointed as Man City's Chief Footballing Operations Officer and ditched the business side of the club and got more involved with the on-field stuff. Berrada has played a big role in City's recent signings and transfer negotiations. After the club had sourced a player and figured out a fee, Berrada was the man tasked with sorting out the contractual side of things, and he was absolutely brilliant at it. He knew exactly what Man City could and couldn't spend. And Berrada was notably very involved in the signing of Erling Haaland in 2022. Just last year, Berrada was offered a job out in America to work with NFL franchises, but he turned that down and stayed committed to City, and many within the club believe that Berrada was eventually going to replace Soriano as Man City CEO. But Omar has left that life behind. He's going from east to west Manchester, swapping blue for red and becoming Manchester United's new Chief Executive Officer. Berrada will have full control of the business and football at Man United, and I, for one, think this is a superb appointment. Berrada understands the balance that is necessary at a football club. He knows how to be a good leader, what qualities they should possess, and why it's so important. He isn't egotistical, however, and knows how important it is for everyone involved to be able to share their views. He has and will create a good working culture at Manchester United. Omar is fluent in 6 languages and has vast amounts of experience in some of football's best institutions and with some of football's finest personnel. Berrada also played a big role in the birth and workings of the City Group, which is a multi-club group. Ineos owns Swiss side Lausanne Sport and French side Nice, so maybe Berrada's knowledge and experience could be of worth in creating a new football group, potentially, and we'll have to wait and see about that. Berrada will not officially start his new post until the summer, and until then, Patrick Stewart will remain as interim CEO. And according to Time Sport, Berrada was not involved in any salary or sponsorship deals that led to Man City being charged with 115 alleged rule breaches. He's experienced, he's knowledgeable, he knows what it's all about, and he's been a part of a good and successful working culture. What more do you want? I am absolutely delighted. This is a stellar appointment by Ineos, and it's just the beginning. I want to finish by saying that some of the research I collated for this video has came from an Athletic article by Paul Bawless, so a huge thank you to him. Check the piece out if you want to. I am not claiming to have gathered this information myself.